Okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to read that. And then, you know, and this is the thing, man. Jake, like they always go, when was that Bible? When was that Bible written? Or what about the pyramids in Egypt? Hey, man, the Israelites built the pyramids in Egypt. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All you got to do is read Exodus, the first chapter, and it tells you who built the pyramid and hardcore slavery, man. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why you think you got pyramids in Central America? Because those people was over there in Egypt in bondage up under the Egyptians. Okay? That's why. You know? But I was finna go get something. I lost the train of thought, but I remember it. Most I willing. This is Second Ezra. Let me get Second Ezra, the third chapter. Oh, my scriptures are tearing up. My scriptures are getting worn out. It says, this Second Ezra, the third chapter and the 5th verse, and gave us a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thy hands, and didst breathe into him the breath of life, and he was made living before thee. And thou leddest him into paradise, which thy right hand had planted before ever the earth came forward, right? Verse 7, and unto him thou gavest commandments. What is that? Unto him thou gavest commandment to love thy way, which he transgressed, and immediately thou appointed death in him and in his generation, of whom came nations, tribes, people, and kindred out of number. So the word was verbally in Adam through Eve. Adam, by the way of Eve, transgressed the law, which was given to him verbally. So the word was always around, man, since the beginning, man. Okay? Since the beginning. And like before he came up, before I hit the button of record, and I asked him, you know, do we read the Bible? He said, yeah, front to back. But this is the thing about our people, they don't understand it, man. They can read it, but they don't understand it. And he quoted scripture, man. That just shows you, man, that our people cling to this Bible, but they don't know why they cling to it. Okay? They don't know why, man. It's the spirit. It's the spirit of this word, and that's in them that caused them to cling to this Bible, man. And the so-called white man didn't give us this Bible in slavery, man. And I asked him that, he said, yeah. You see? But throughout history, the so-called white man always, give me that iconoclasm where the dude paint the images. Throughout history, the so-called white man always was trying to overthrow us and take what belongs to us. And in slavery, he took it from us and kept it from us for a little season. But now, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, we got it back, and we breaking down the scriptures and cutting the hell out of them and condemning 2/3 of our people for trusting in him and trusting in their ways, and condemning the so-called white man for his abominable kingdom that he set up, and telling them the Most High is going to destroy his kingdom. Okay? YAHAWASHI is going to destroy his kingdom. This first Maccabees 2 and 48. So they recovered the law out of the hand of the Gentiles, so-called white men, right? And out of the hand of the king, neither suffered they the sinners to triumph. So they had to get the law back during the time of the Maccabees because they took it, okay? Because them Edomites took it, and they took it while we was in slavery when we failed, okay? This is first Maccabees 3, and jumping to the next chapter, first Maccabees 3 and 48, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathens had sought to paint the likeness of their images. So when they had the scriptures, okay, they painted their images of themselves in the scriptures, okay, and we had to get it back. Same way today. They got it's nothing new up under the sun. They got them picture Bibles, and they got their images in the picture Bible. And this devil right here, this Orthodox monk, is caught red-handed doing it. Okay? Caught red-handed doing it. This is called iconoclasm. There's nothing new up under the sun, man. These Edomites have done this to us as a people, man. They have hid the true images and put up their images, invoking spirits, okay? Invoking demons, okay? By putting their pictures up, okay? Bringing their vibration into the world, their wickedness into the world, okay? And that's why you believe that they wrote the Bible. That's why you believe that they the chosen people. That's why you don't listen to us, okay? Because we not in the seat of authority and you don't know true history. And by them images being put up and you being deceived, you trust in the ways of the so-called white man, and you'll say, he gave us that Bible in slavery when it never belonged to us, okay? This iconoclasm. Iconoclasm is the destruction of religious icons and other images or monuments for religious or political motives. They did that to control the world, man, okay? They did that, took down all the dark images to control the world and set themselves up as the chosen people, man. Okay? Which they're not. So that happened to us as a nation of people in history, and it happened to us during the Renaissance era when this so-called white man, what I mean by history, during the time of the Maccabees. It happened to us during the Renaissance era when they took down all the dark images, man, and put up their images, man. Renaissance is a French word meaning rebirth. These Edomites was coming back into power, man. The Roman Empire was coming back into power, man. And that was a form of showing that they was coming back into power by iconoclasm, man. It says political motive. That's why that's the iconoclasm is the destruction of religious icons, political motive. Okay? So that's why you believe that they are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father and His Son. And they're not, man. That's why you believe Caesar Borgia down there. That's why you believe Caesar Borgia is who the world illiterate called Jesus. Because they put this image up to deceive who? You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So you won't know that this Bible belongs to you, man. Okay? And by them curses coming up on us as a nation of people, the scripture said we shall matter of fact, I get it. Now I read this again. This Deuteronomy 32 and 26. And I said, I would scatter them into corners. I will make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. That's why Israel don't know their nationality according to the Bible, man. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? You don't know. That's why you come up with all these bywords and these proverbs that the so-called white man placed on you, because that's the curse, man. They tell you in Deuteronomy 28. This is Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Meaning a long time, man. So that's why the scriptures say we shall see it no more. What? In Deuteronomy 28:68. What does that talk about? Our homeland, which is Jerusalem. Okay? It said we shall discontinue from our heritage. Jerusalem belongs to us, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That nationality of us being Israelites belong to us, man. It said we shall discontinue from our heritage, man. That's why Jake don't know who they are as a people, man. That's why you ask them their nationality. That's why they hit you with them proverbs and them Bible words, like African American or Puerto Rican or Mexican or Chilean. Okay? That's the reason why, man. Our people, they've been discontinued from their heritage. And even Jeremiah himself was going to lose his nationality. Okay? Of who he is, man. All these things took place so Israel will know who they are and to deceive the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And that's why our people reject, mainly because the Heavenly Father and His Son don't want them. But on top of that, it's the lies, man. They've been pushed out there, man. Okay? And they'll say, well, who wrote the Bible? I'm finna show you. First, I'm finna show you this right here. This Exodus. Who wrote Tanakh? Who wrote that? I mean, who wrote the Torah? Who wrote that? Let's find out. Who's the author of that? What's the origin of it? Let's find out, man. Since Jake like to be so smart, calling themselves sharp. This Exodus Exodus 31 and 18. And he gave unto Moses, when he had made an end of communion with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone written with the finger of God. So who really wrote the Torah? The Most High. But then when you get over here, what happened to the one that, what happened to it when you get over here to the Torah? Okay, what happened? What's the origin of it? Who wrote it? Who wrote it first? Okay, let me see if I can find it. Because then, you got to remember, I'll read this again. That was Exodus 31 and 18, and he gave unto Moses, when he had made an end of communion with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone written with the finger of God. So the Most High used a laser beam to write down the Torah, okay, that was coming from the chariot. Then when you jump over here, it says, and when Moses turned and went down from the mountain, 2 tables of the testimony were in his hand, and the tables were written on both their sides, on the one side and on the other, were they written. Verse 16, and the tables were the work of God, meaning Yahweh, and the writing was the writings of Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, graved upon table, right? Verse 19, and it came to pass as soon as he came nigh unto the camp that he saw the calf and the dancing, and Moses' anger waxed hot, and he cast the tables out of his hand and brake of them beneath the mountain. So who wrote it first? The Most High. Okay, the Most High actually wrote it. Then you have Moses write it down because he broke it. Okay, if I can find it.